ọmọ ìgbàlà jẹ́ ká kí hallelujah. Àwa tó ti ráàánú gbà jẹ́ ká kí hallelujah. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tá a bá ń fi ọpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run kì í ṣe pé nítorí pé a gbọ́dọ̀ fọpẹ́ fún, ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé tí wọ́n bá rówó dáadáa Ọlọ́run kan ṣàánú àwa tá a wà láyé ni. Àwọn èèyàn tí ó bẹ́tà wa kan ti lọ. Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà la fi lè wo béèyàn ṣe dá láyé yìí. Ìwà ẹlòmíì dáa, ó níwà tútù bí àdàbà, ṣùgbọ́n síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ kò tọ́jọ́ tó fi lọ. Ẹlòmíì ń ṣàánú, bó ṣe lówó tó náà ló ń ṣàánú, síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ìmọ̀ta tún borí wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ tún lọ. Àwọn míì wà, wọ́n rẹwà lọ́kùnrin tàbí lóbìnrin, èṣù owó wọ́n ṣe rẹwà sí, àtàwọn àti ẹwà tó wà lára wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ mú wọn lọ kọjọ́ ó tó pé. Àwa tá a bá wà láyé, gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá rá àǹfààní láti yin Ọlọ́run lógo, àánú la rí gbà o. Jẹ́ ká pàtẹ́wọ́ fún Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ kó ṣe ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ọlọ́run yóò tẹ́wọ́ gba ọpẹ́ wa. Oṣù kẹsàn-án máa parí níbi ọjọ́ méjì sísìn. That's the month of September. And in the financial fiscal year, we're going to call it the third quarter of the year. We're going to enter the last quarter of the year. As a matter of fact, most times the last quarter of the year is not always meaningful financially, because what will determine what will happen in the last quarter of the year will have been determined by the first 3 quarters of the year. Téèyàn bá ti ń gbé bọ̀ láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ títí dé oṣù kẹsàn-án lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà ó ló máa mú dé oṣù kejì. Àkókò yìí ni ẹ̀rù máa ń pọ̀, wàhálà máa ń pọ̀, ìdààmú máa ń pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àkókò yìí náà ni àwọn kan máa ń lọ́rọ̀ sí, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń dé èèyàn láyé. Gbogbo ìgbà tí wàhálà bá ti pọ̀ láyé yìí tàbí tí ìdààmú bá ti pọ̀ láyé, gbogbo ìgbà yìí náà ni àǹfààní wà fáwọn èèyàn kan láti di ọlọ́rọ̀ tàbí láti gòkè. Whenever there is fear in the community, in the society, in the church, or anywhere you find yourself, that is exactly the time that some people will make it in life. Torí táyé àwọn kan bá ti ṣe báyìí, ayé àwọn kan náà gbọ́dọ̀ ga. Number 9 represents a lot of things. One of the major things number 9 represents is delivery. Lẹ́yìn oṣù kẹsàn-án tí abiyamọ àbí olóyún tí ò bá sí pé èdì tàbí wàhálà ayé wà ń bẹ̀, ó yẹ kó bímọ. Number 9 represents completion. Completion means wọ́n parí nǹkan kan. You are finishing something and they are starting another one. Number 9 again can represent the end of a cycle spiritually. And what is a cycle? A cycle is starting something and ending it. I will focus more on that third one this morning. And I will take my exhortation from the book of Genesis chapter 32. Láti ìwé Genesis orí 22 láti ẹsẹ̀ kìíní títí ẹsẹ̀ tó parí ẹ̀. Ẹsẹ̀ ẹ bá ti kà á màmá. Ó ṣàlàyé nípa bí arákùnrin kan ṣe jà. Ó ṣe jà ìjàgbara. Wọ́n forúkọ rẹ̀ ní Jákọ́bù. Ẹ tún ṣàlàyé ìtàn Jákọ́bù fún yín díẹ̀. Ṣẹ́rí èèyàn kan ní Ọlọ́run bùkún fún tó dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé pé ó máa sọ di bàbá orílẹ̀-èdè ńlá. Wọ́n forúkọ rẹ̀ ní Ábúráhámù. Ó ní irú ọmọ rẹ̀ ló máa di bàbá orílẹ̀-èdè ńlá. Ó bí ọmọ kan ṣoṣo tó mú ìlérí àti májẹ̀mú yẹn lórí. Wọ́n pè ní Ísákì. Àwọn ọmọ míì wà ṣùgbọ́n Ísákì ló mú ìlérí lọ́wọ́. Ísákì bí Jákọ́bù àti Ísọ̀. And when you are finishing a cycle, you need to transfer what you are carrying to another cycle. Because Abraham was going, he needed to transfer the blessings that God has placed upon him to Isaac. And because Isaac was going, he needed to transfer it to one person, for they had 2 children. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti pé òdìkejì ìbùkún, kí ni òdìkejì ìbùkún? Ẹ pé ní. The opposite of blessing is curse. Ó dẹ̀ lọ́mọ méjì, ìkan dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbà bùkún, ìkan dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbà kejì. Ìkan gbọ́dọ̀ gbà bùkún, ìkan gbọ́dọ̀ gbà kejì. Ó ṣe wù kó ṣe. Wọ́n pe orúkọ àwọn ọmọ méjèèjì tó ní Jákọ́bù àti Ísọ̀. Ẹ mọ ìtàn yẹn. Bí Jákọ́bù ṣe gbà bùkún, Ísọ̀ sì gba èpè. Ṣùgbọ́n ègún tí Ísọ̀ gbà kò parí síbẹ̀. Ísọ̀ dìde ó dẹ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ńlá. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í jà tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ tó fi jẹ́ pé lẹ́yìn ọdún díẹ̀ Ísọ̀ gan tí a rò pé ó ní ègún lórí ó wá di ọlọ́rọ̀ àti ọlọ́lá ju ẹni tí ó ní ìbùkún lórí lọ tó ń pè ní Jákọ́bù. Ìbùkún rẹ̀ pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé nínú ẹsẹ̀ kejì àbí ẹsẹ̀ bíi kẹta àbí kẹrin nínú ìwé Genesis orí 22 yẹn ó nítorí ẹ̀rù bà mí, Jákọ́bù ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó ní ẹ̀yin ẹ kọ́kọ́ ṣáájú náà ẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ bá náà tẹ́ bá ti rí kẹ́ sọ pé Ísọ̀ olúwa mi. Ó túmọ̀ sí wípé ó ti di olúwa fún tó bá pè nǹkan ní olúwa mi, ẹni tí ó lágbára nìyẹn jù yàn lọ. Pé Jákọ́bù ẹrú rẹ̀ ń bọ̀ lọ́nà. Ẹni tó gba ìbùkún nìyẹn. In the cycle of each family, most of the time, I want to tell you something this morning. Most of the time, in the cycle of each family, I want you to listen to this teaching because it may affect you positively. Most times we take or tag some people the black sheep of the family. Láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tán láti bíyàn ní kékeré. Ọmọ tó bá ń ṣeré pàjù, àwọn òbí tí ò bá ń tètè fọkàn sí, wọ́n lè sọ pé black sheep of the family ni. Ọmọ àlè ni olóńfà wàhálà jù, olóńfà dààmú jù. Ọmọ tán wá kẹ́lákẹ́rà tán kọ́ ń sùn dáadáa nínú àwọn ọmọ wọn. Ó lè má ṣoríire tó black sheep. Am I speaking to somebody? So as a matter of fact, the journey of this life is something that you need to fight for yourself. Because if you don't fight for it, a cycle will end. And when the cycle ends, they will count you as the part of the story. Ṣé tí ìtàn kan bá ti parí, àbí ìran kan bá ti parí, kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tán bí níran yẹn náà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn síta. Àwọn ènìyàn tán ní lárí níran yẹn náà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn síta. We are going to end year 2020 soonest. As a matter of fact, ṣé ibi tó dé dúró ń sìn báyìí kó tó lajú àti máa dé December. Wọ́n á sọ ìtàn December, wọ́n á sọ ìtàn 2022 gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn ènìyàn tó ti ṣoríire ní 2022. Wọ́n ní sọ ìtàn 2022 gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo èèyàn tó gbé 2022. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń lọ sí ìkórè ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló lè jálága ní ìkórè. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń lọ sórí fíìdì ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo ènìyàn náà máa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún. Gbogbo ènìyàn ló ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa gbà wọ́ọ̀dù. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ eré ìje ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa parí ẹ̀. So when the cycle ends, it's either you are counted to be celebrated or you will celebrate people. So while Jacob was carrying the blessing but he was reluctant, Esau was enjoying the blessing that he never accounted for. And it was being celebrated. So my short exhortation this morning, I just want to tag it, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I want to explain it further. Probably you're going to get me clearly. Ṣé rí ní ìran kan, àwọn kan náà ní ìran kan. When they call a generation, wọ́n ní kàn bí generation kan pé generation kan wà. Àwọn ènìyàn tí wọ́n ní ìtumọ̀ ní generation yẹn náà máa pè ní àwọn ní generation yẹn. There's some people that will not be celebrated in that generation and they will just go off that way. Some of us, as we are here, it is not that God is not answering our prayers, but it's because we are reluctant and we are satisfied with how much we are carrying from our family. Ìkún tá a ti gbé, ìpè tá a ti gbé, ìsọ̀rọ̀ òdì tá a ti gbé, àti àwọn nǹkan míì tá a ti gbé láti inú ẹbí wa, a dẹ̀ ti jókòó kalẹ̀, a dẹ̀ ti wowó pé ó ṣeé ṣe kó má bọ́ jù báyìí lọ, ó ṣeé ṣe kí n má lálùyọ jù báyìí lọ, ó ṣeé ṣe kó má ní lárí jù báyìí lọ. And that is one of the reasons why some of us are not making it beyond our levels in life. If you are here to sleep, shout hallelujah. Pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọ̀dọ́, ìdí tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa fi ṣoríire ju bí tí a wà lọ is because we cannot see beyond our nose. We cannot see beyond what we are having. We cannot see beyond what our father or our mother has. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ pa Jacob náà ni ọmọ ayọ̀ ni. Nígbà tó fẹ́ bùkún ẹ̀, ó jẹ́ lè sáré pé oya wọ́n àṣẹ báyìí, wọ́n fún láṣọ, wọ́n ránṣọ fún un ní, oya àṣẹ báyìí, oya wọ́n tún dáná fún wọn gbóúnjẹ lé lọ́wọ́ ni, lọ mójútó oúnjẹ. Some of us are being spoon-fed and that is the reason why we are not moving forward. Àti wọ́n ti yọ̀ wá, àti wá di ayọ̀, àti di gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn. Nǹkan tó ń pa wá kú nìyẹn. Even in our church, we believe wọ́n bá fi máa ṣe díẹ̀ sí olùṣọ́ máa ríran. Bá dẹ̀ máa ṣe díẹ̀ sí màá lọ bá bọ́ọ̀ tó máa ń gbà appointment, máa fi sọ́nà, máa fi mọ bí mo ṣe ń lọ. That's the reason why you are not moving forward. Because you are swimming in surplus. You are swimming in spiritual abundance. You are swimming in prophecy. You are swimming in a big church. Because you are staying in a big church. You are swimming in that convenience. And it's not making you to move forward. Ṣẹ̀rípa ká ní sọ. Ká ní pé kò ṣoríire ni. Jacob ò bá má ti ṣoríire láyé. Because Jacob máa rí ra ẹ̀ pé òun ti ṣoríire tán. Because after 21 years, Jacob was coming with a lot of sheep. He was coming with a lot of things. But he had nobody to challenge him. But when he saw the riches of his brother that was carrying costs that could challenge him, then he knew that he was having fault. He knew something is wrong with him. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa tá a jókòó mi bá tó bá mọ bí tí àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ẹjọ́ parí secondary school ti dé dúró nínú àṣeyọrí lónìí. wà tún tẹra mọ́ṣẹ́ jù báyìí lọ. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi tẹra mọ́ṣẹ́ ayé rẹ ni wípé àwọn ènìyàn tó rí níbi tó ń gbé lápẹtẹ ló fi measure oríire rẹ. Àwọn èèyàn tó rí ní street ẹ ló fi measure oríire rẹ. You are not thinking you are okay. My dear, you are not okay. You are not okay. Many people at your age are far beyond in the success of life. Many people at your age, many people at your mate, many people in your generation, they are making it strongly in life. Tó kọ́lé, olówó, ní mọ́tò, ó bímọ, ó ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ lówùúrọ̀ yìí pé ìyẹn ò tí ì tó ayọ̀ tán kéèyàn ó fi jókòó kéèyàn dẹ̀ fẹ̀yìntì. Because ìgbà téèyàn bá lálùyọ jù gan láyé gan, ìgbà yẹn gan ló yẹ kéèyàn dìde, ló yẹ kéèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í jára ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ jára ẹ̀ gbà. I want to tell you this morning that enough is enough. So far your background is low does not mean you should be low forever. Story ni wípé mọ́mì mi epo náà tà, iyọ̀ náà tà, magi ni mọ́mì mi ń tà, dáàdì mi oko náà ti ń lọ, irú náà tà lọ́jà. Story ni gbogbo yẹn o. Story ni yẹn. That is not to affect you because it can be grand. They can be on ground. They can be below. They are your background. They are not moving fine. But that does not mean that you came from them should not move fine. And if you want to compel yourself, most times you will tell people that after all fingers are not equal. My dear, truly, all fingers are not equal. But why should your own be the shortest? Why? Why should they count you to be the lowest? O gbọ́dọ̀ jára ìgbà tó bá fẹ́ make it. O gbọ́dọ̀ jára ìgbà tó bá fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú. O gbọ́dọ̀ jára ìgbà tó bá fẹ́ nítumọ̀. O gbọ́dọ̀ jára ìgbà kúrò nínú ayọ̀ àti gbogbo nǹkan pẹ̀rẹ́pẹ̀rẹ́ tó ń fi fún ẹ. They are giving you everything in abundance. Even some of us come to church at times and we even complain on the seat we want to sit on. Ṣé àwọn ọ̀ṣà orí kan ó yẹ kó ti nínú bíbá yìí now? That is how much spoiled some of us are as Christians. Nígbà míì tí olúwàásù gan bá pe bíbélì mi pé kìnnì kan ẹsẹ̀ wúrà yìí ẹ bá wa kà jáde. Wọ́n gbé bíbélì lọ wọ́n á máa wò pé àwọn ìyá tó máa ń kà yẹn ò tí ì dé ni. That is how convenient we are. That is how what will I describe it? We are so much well. Akọ̀ṣà ń gbélé ayé carefree. Ilé ayé kò kàn mí. Wọ́n àníṣà mi sàdúrà ti yẹn jàre. Olùṣọ́ ò tí ì dé. Olùṣọ́ bá dé a máa ṣàní sàdúrà tiẹ̀. Àdúrà tiẹ̀ nínú ìdílé ní ìtòlè ń gbà lọ. Ilé ìṣe báyìí. Ìwọ gọ́gọ́ fúnra rẹ̀ ò ṣe gbàdúrà fúnra ẹ̀. See, when people tell you they are praying for you, it is just a word of encouragement. Nobody can pray for you. It's a word of encouragement. It's your seed of prayer that will start and that will help the pastor to now make your prayers to be answered. Anybody that tell you, I'm praying for you, we are praying for you, we are praying for you. Your prayers can only be answered if you yourself you are taking a note of prayer. But if you are not taking a note of prayer, do you know what God will do? God will honor the man of God that is praying and will make you experience a little miracle. But once you experience the little miracle and go, you will come back again and beg. God bless you, man. So there's a need for you to detach yourself from the family cause, from the hereditary problem, from the community problem. Anything that is limiting you, there's a need for you to detach yourself up and come into spiritual maturity. That's why I said enough is enough. If you are ending the month of September now and they are going into the month of October, they will be giving you exhortation. They will be saying things, wonderful, lovely things. Since the beginning of these messages, or since the beginning of this year, if I tell you that somebody here should give me one verse of the Bible, some people cannot give me. Probably where you listen to is where you ended it. So we cannot even measure by any spiritual meter that you have grown. You cannot even measure that you have gained something. You cannot even measure that something has come into you. That was what happened to Jacob. It was the Jacob syndrome. Ìṣòro ẹlòmíì tó ti parí ni pé ibi tó kíbi tó bá dé ó mọ church tí mo ti wá ni ó mọ mi ni ó mọ dádì mi ni ó mọ mọ́mì mi ni ó mọ iṣẹ́ tí mo ń ṣe ni ó mọ ibi tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni bàdíà orúkọ nìyẹn o kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìwọ gangan fún ara ẹ̀. If you live your life to live a careless life, you will just be experiencing the blessings of Jacob. We can never be up to the blessings of Esau. That's why Christians are everywhere in the whole world today. And yet, those who are pagans are richer than us. Àwọn oníbọ̀rìṣà lówó jù wá lọ, wọ́n lọ́lá jù wá lọ, wọ́n ní lárí jù wá lọ, nítorí pé wọ́n gbé ìgbésẹ̀ akin. Wọ́n sì tẹ̀síwájú láti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ òṣì, ìyà àti àdánwò ayé. Ṣùgbọ́n àwa onígbàgbọ́ jókòó. A kàn ń wò náà ni pé ó ti wà ọ̀rọ̀ àìbáyé láti lè ní 100 naira lọ́wọ́. You're not too okay. I want to tell you this morning that God has better plans for you. God has greater plans for you. God has where He's taking you to. And it's a big place. It's a high place. Don't limit yourself. A máa gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan pàápàá jùlọ lórí rẹ̀ láti lè jẹ́ kí èèyàn jára èèyàn gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí Jacob. Ìgbésẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ tó yẹ kí èèyàn kọ́kọ́ gbé tàbí tó yẹ kí èèyàn kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ láti lè jára rẹ̀ gbà kúrò nínú ipò ayé tí Jacob gbé ni pé kí èèyàn kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ pé nǹkan ń ṣe òun. The biggest problem of this world is when you don't know something is wrong with you. Tó o bá ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan ń ṣe wàhálà wà. Ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ tó o bá ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan ń ṣe ọjọ́ yẹn ni beginning solution ayé ẹ̀. Jacob ní ọ̀dọ̀ Lábánì kò mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan ń ṣe òun. Ó tún jáde tán lọ́dọ̀ Lábánì ó tún ṣakọlọ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó méjì pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan. Ó ń ṣakọlọ kò mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣe òun. Nígbà tó gbọ́ wípé èèyàn tó gba ègún sórí dípò ìbùkún tó gbọ́ pé ó ní 400 bodyguards. 400 bodyguards. Tó ń tẹ̀lé, tó ń bọ̀. 400. I don't know if anybody is carrying 400 bodyguards in this present world. 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 400. Ó dúró. Ó kàn dúró lójijì ní pé ẹ dúró náà níbo là ń lọ? Where are we going? Somebody is carrying 400 bodyguards and he has cross on his head. Then nǹkan ṣe mí. So the number one thing you need to know is that something is wrong with me. If you know that something is wrong with you, then you can now take the level. Number 2, you need to wait and evaluate yourself. Evaluation is number 2. You need to evaluate yourself. Níbo mo ti ń bọ̀? Níbo ni mo dé? Níbo ni mo ń lọ? Kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? Ọkọ tí Jacob ṣe ni, he evaluated himself. He sat down. He waited. Ó wá rò títí. The version of the Bible said he now divided his team into droves. At least he divided into 3. The first set, Elobai. The second set, Elobai. Out of the gift he wanted to give his brother, one of it was 200 small goats. Not goat, 200 small goats. So àwọn ọmọ ewúrẹ́ ó kà tó pé 200. Ó kà ilé tó pé báyìí. Ó kà camel. Ó kà gbogbo ẹ̀. Kọ́ńtẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ pàdé ẹ̀ pé tó má pè ẹ̀ pa wọ́n run. Jẹ́ kó tán. So there's a need for you to evaluate yourself. Some of us, we are not moving fine in life because we are just jumping. We are just moving. Everything is not about moving. Sometimes you need to wait and hear and listen and meditate. Where am I coming from? Where am I going to? Níbo mo ti ń bọ̀, níbo ni mo bá dé. Ìmí inú wa kò gba cooperative eléyìí, gbogbo eléyìí, ṣe eléyìí báyìí, jẹ́ sáré lọ sọ́jà, jẹ́ sáré ṣe báyìí. Rárá, o gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ jókòó jẹ́ gan. Ta ló ń lé mi? Níbo mo lọ? Kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? There's a need for you to evaluate yourself. And the first thing you need to do, you need to take giant steps. Láti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó lágbára. Ìgbésẹ̀ akin. You need to take giant steps. Ìgbésẹ̀ tó máa dẹ́rù bà ìwọ gangan fúnra rẹ̀, ìwọ gangan. So ọjọ́ tó bá ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó dẹ́rù bà ẹ́, o ti di akin o. Ìwọ gangan fúnra rẹ̀. Torí ìgbésẹ̀ tí Jacob gbé gan. Ó dẹ́rù bà pé ṣé mi máa gbọ́ gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ yìí. And of course the fourth one. Jacob wà ní hope mọ́ because gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ní pápátá ló ti dálẹ̀ pé tí Ísọ̀ bá pa yín run, ó pa yín run. And the first step of course is prayer, and it's violent prayer. The Bible says in that same Genesis chapter 32 verse 23, and he met a man and he wrestled with him from night until day break. He wrestled. Ó sì bá wọ ìjàkadì títí tó fi di àfẹ̀mọ́júmọ́. There was no longer hope. So ibi tó dé dúró yẹn kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́. The reason why ìdí tó fi kàn ẹsẹ̀ ẹni tó bá gbàdúrà pọ̀ ẹ̀sà kì í ṣe pé ó hate ẹ̀ kì í ṣe pé ó kàn ń jà lásán but kò sí hope fún mọ́. Níbo ló fẹ́ lọ? Tó bá ti lọ ó ń sọ fọ́gbẹ́ni pé tó bá ti lọ kò sípò mi mọ́. Ilẹ̀ ti mọ́ áńgẹ́lì ni mí tílẹ̀ bá ti mọ́ mi lè lọ mọ́. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó bá lọ tó bá dá mi lóò lè lọ. Until you have that spirit of prayer.
Tó bá wo bí ó ṣe ń lọ, tó bá lọ jókòó síbi tẹlifíṣàn kan tí a fi tó ń lọ mẹ́kọ́ bá ẹ lọ́dún yọ̀nyọ̀ òun.
Ó
sì bọ́ ẹ̀wù rẹ̀ sọnù ó dẹ̀ dìde ó dẹ̀ tọ̀ Jésù wá. Iye ọkàn tó dìde ní ìsìn láti tọ̀ Jésù wá, ìbànújẹ́ yín lọ pátápátá. Ẹ wo ẹ̀gàn àti àbùkù kúrò lọ́rọ̀ rẹ. Yóò yanjú ẹ̀, yóò yanjú ẹ̀, yóò yanjú ẹ̀, yóò yanjú ẹ̀, yóò yanjú ẹ̀. Yóò ṣe ti aláṣẹ pé.
We do hope that you've been inspired by that message that you listened to. It's our wish that you click onto the subscribe button below to get updates. And as you do so, you're going to be blessed. Thank you.